Hello friends, this is Dr. Banerjee. Today I am discussing with the topic problem solving. This is a topic from the life. This is a topic from the management. Problem just like Black Mountain, Bear Mountain in front of us. But we have to solve it. How? Before we go how to solve the problem, we should know what is problem. Problem? What is problem? Problem as noun, a matter or situation regarded as unwelcome. It is harmful and needing to be dealt with and overcome. Yes, when we face the problem, it is just like a gloomy emoji in green color. Then problem as the student of physics or mathematics, it is just normal. It is an inquiry starting from given conditions to investigate or demonstrate a fact, a result, or law. It is an essential part of the subject of physics and mathematics. People face it, they are being happy to solve these problems. There are two general approaches to solve the problems. One is just like this cat in our left. Math needs to solve its own problems. I'm not a therapist. But the other kind of approach to solve the problems are nothing but wake-up calls for creativity. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj built up forts on the bare mountains because he wanted to secure his kingdom, his newly founded Swaraj. He focused on guerrilla warfare to secure his kingdom. As he was having less resources, less men in his army, he found his own solution for his problems. So, according to father of modern management, social commentator and business philosopher Peter F. Drucker identifies four types of problems. First, truly generic. Second, generic but unique for the individual institution. Third, truly exceptional, truly unique. Fourth, early manifestation of a new generic problem. Now, if you want to say the COVID-19 pandemic situation is not at all unique because in past also same kind of situation had happened. So it is just a new generic. Now knowing the type of problem helps you choose the most effective strategy. The Kunovan Framework, created in 1999 by Dave Snowden, is a problem-solving tool which offers a way to view a situation or problem. Now the problem, if it is simple, we should sense it, categorize it, and then respond. That is the best practice. If the problem is complicated, we sense, analyze, and then respond. That is also a good practice. If the problem is complex, then we should probe, then sense and respond. That is the emergent. And the problem is chaotic, then we should act first, then sense, and then respond. And that is the novel situation to solve the problem. So the four types of problems as we encounter daily in a simple words, the simple problem. The first type of problem is simple and obvious. The second type of problem is complicated problem, and this is the kind of problem where you have a known unknown. Then the third type of problems, the complex problem, and the last but not the least, the chaotic problem. Know the four types of problems, and then you should know how to deal with all those problems. First, identify whether the problem is generic or unique. Misery loves company. It's great to know if the problem you are facing is a problem that others have faced. Chances are you are not alone. If you are facing the same problem I am facing with, then probably I feel good about it and it won't be a problem anymore. Then next, treat the root cause, not the symptoms. To find the cause, you need to ask why. You might need to ask why multiple times. Probably you have to add with why, how, when, where, and many questions. Third, leverage the experience of others. How have others solved the problem? Who can you learn from? Who else might share the problem? In this way also, you can face your problems and you can solve them. Then the fourth type of problem you are facing with, you have to deal with in a different way to solve. Use a principle-based approach in solving problems. This builds on the idea of leveraging the experience of others. What's the underlying pattern or principle of the solution? For example, I know one of the underlying principles for influence is rapport before influence. Now, this is the example of my first point, that first identify whether the problem is generic or unique. At the same time, misery loves company. It's great to know if the problem you are facing is a problem that others have faced. That men or husbands are facing problems due to dominating or yelling women or wives. No, you are not alone. Women, they scare us no matter what species you are. There is no shame in admitting we are all afraid of the wife. Interesting? Yes. Then treat the root cause, not the symptoms. Ask questions to understand the problem. Don't feel shy. You are not stupid. There are no stupid questions, only those you do not yet have an answer for. You can ask what, where, why, when, how, and whom. According to Albert Einstein, it's not that I am so smart, it's just that I stay with the problems longer. Then the third point, Then leverage the experience of others. How have others solved the problem? Be open-minded. An old saying goes is just like that if the only tool you have is a hammer, everything becomes a nail. No, a hammer may be good for prying nails out of the wood and plunging them into wood, but you should not use a hammer to pick up leaves or flowers. So don't jump to conclusions. Stop for a second and take time to understand what the problem is. Be open to all possibilities. Do not presume everything is a nail. Probably the problem will give you better chance for a become a better person tomorrow. We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. This is the saying of Albert Einstein. Then the fourth point, use a principle-based approach in solving problems. This builds on the idea of leveraging the experience of others. So take bite-sized chunks. Once you have a set of manageable pieces, solve each individually. When a given problem is broken into bite-sized chunks, it is easier to see the patterns, easier to see the symptoms, and easier to get the tools and techniques to apply and the actions that need to take place. Think logically and work as a team. And when you are working as a team, you should have this kind of qualities. Adaptability and flexibility is also required. Be honest, be creative. So, at the end, if plan A did not work, the alphabet has 25 more letters. So, stay cool. Now, you must have thought that, oh, we have become problem solver. Yes? Okay. My therapist set a half glass of water in front of me, and I also thought of the same. He asked if I was an optimist or a pessimist because he was looking for the answer that whether the glass is half filled or half empty. But I drank the water and told him I was the problem solver. And that's it for today. We will again discuss with some other topic in my next video. Thank you. Please like it and subscribe my channel. Thank you.